All right, it's April the 12th, 2023. It's April the 12th, 2023, and I'm in Greenbelt, Maryland, at the federal courthouse. As I told you, we just received these summons yesterday, and I'm down here to figure out what is going on. We filed this lawsuit in December of 2022. We paid the fee. The clerk said that the marshals will be serving these subpoenas. And now it's April the 12th. Well, let's say April the 11th, because that's when I got the letter from the two letters stating something about the subpoenas. It takes this long to get justice in a federal courthouse. More corruption, ladies and gentlemen. I paid $402, and I'm going to figure out what that $402 was for. Because these are taxpayer citizens who pay for this courthouse, and these are servants. And it sounds like this is extortion, because we're double paying now to redress certain things in this country. As you see, we're at the United States Courthouse, 6500 Cherry Lane. They cried about $2. I paid the $2, and yet and still, I haven't been brought into this courthouse to receive justice. So let's go see what's going on. The clerk of the court said the marshals will be serving the subpoenas. Never gave me the subpoenas. I informed them that that's not what the book says, but they said this is how they do it here. I said, okay, we're going to go play it by your rules. Now, seems like the rules have changed again. It does not take this long, or it shouldn't take this long, to get a proceeding started in a lawsuit in this federal courthouse. Now, my thing is, they've held off this long so people can maneuver themselves out of position, so I guess so I can't find them or I can't serve them. But my thing is, what was the $402 for? I made all the copies. All you did was stamp it. So you're telling me for $402 I just get a stamp? A case number? Ladies and gentlemen, free people, I'm not going to say ladies and gentlemen because we got a lot of bootlickers. Free people, this shit is out of control. This judicial system is out of control. They are extorting money from the citizen, if that's what this is about. I want to know what the $402 is for. And then you cried about $2. They don't spot at me. All right.
Hey, how you doing, man?
All right, how you doing?
Good,
What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna cut this off, and when we get back, I'll cut it back on.
I appreciate you. You ain't got to take your belt off. You can leave that on.
No, I got it.
Okay, yeah, just that. You already know where you're going, right?
Yes, sir. I might have to amp that up a little. I've got to take this off. Not calibrated right.
What is?
Oh, it is?
Yeah, if it's more dense, it'll...
Depends on the
it'll
density
settle.
of the metal.
Okay. You know they got the new guns out now. You know they got the non-metal guns out, so y'all might want to dense them up. They can walk in the courthouses now. The guns that don't have the metal in it.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
Yeah, getting rough out there, man. I got to be safe. All right, thank you. Well, they closed today while all the lights out. It's real dark. How you doing, young man?
I'm well. How are you, sir?
I'm not good. I'm not good.
How can I help you?
Last time I talked to you, it was you. You told me these will be served by the U.S. Marshals.
Yes, sir.
I received this letter,
Let's see.
and I received all these summons. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I received that yesterday. And I never asked for an extension, so I don't know where that come from too.
All right. It looks like, unfortunately, okay. It looks like apparently since you paid the filing fee yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you would have to serve the summons.
Yeah,
rather than apparently the U.S. Marshals would only serve the summons in the event that the filing fee had been waived by the court.
So let me ask you this question.
Yes,
What
sir.
was the $402 for?
That would be that's just the fee to get the case started and, for court fees and all that.
Isn't this funded by taxpayers?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So the court is now extorting more money from me for $402, and then I spoke to you. I asked you 3-4 times about the marshal serving these.
Yes, sir.
You see where I filed this in December of 2022,
Yes, sir.
and now I get this, and he's telling me, from what this judge is saying, they're giving me 60 more. I never asked for 60 days. I never even asked for an extension. So how does that come about?
I believe he explains it in the order.
Yeah, but he can't just make up stuff for himself. I didn't ask for 60 days. You told me that this was being served by the marshals.
Yes, sir. And I
Okay.
apologize. I was mistaken in that. I
Okay,
apologize.
I understand that people make mistakes, but half of these people may have moved on, and now it's put my case in a dilemma because the court seems to not know what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I understand what you're saying.
First, you all cried about $2. I came and paid the $2. Remember that?
I remember that.
Okay, that's me. And now these were supposed to be served, and since they weren't served, one of the defendants, I've been arrested, harassed, trying to be intimidated by these defendants, and I've been put in a harmful way because they weren't served. And I'm not just saying, I'm just trying to get clarification why they weren't.
So, evidently, because the filing fee was not waived,
Mm-hmm.
then you would have to serve them yourself.
Shouldn't it be the opposite of way? If I'm paying for it, if it's waived, then we should do it. But you understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, sir. That's just how the court's set up.
So let me get this straight. When I serve these people, I can have my processor fill this out on the back, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I made copies, and I'm going to bring these copies back to you. These are the summons, these summons here.
Yes,
And I'm going to bring them back to you that they were served.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I just don't
They would
want...
be filed as, summons executed.
Okay. Because this doesn't make any sense, what just happened here. It doesn't take this long to get a lawsuit started. You know, every time I come in here, something different. You know what I'm saying? Because it started with $400. Then you tell me you want $2, and I got to go find $2 money order to serve you all. Now, you told me that the marshals was going to serve it. Then they're not serving it, and now I go serve them again. It's every time I come here, it's something different, and I feel like now there's some kind of corruption going on with the judicial system.
I apologize, sir, but you know, if you feel that, you know, something's not being done correctly, you can absolutely, you know.
No, I'm just going on what you said.
Yes.
Because I asked you 4 or 5 times, are you sure the marshal's going to serve it?
Yes, sir.
And now I find out they're not serving it, and I've been waiting this long, and the defendants in this case have arrested me 4 or 5 times illegally.
Yes, sir. Well, I apologize for that.
Okay.
You know.
No, I mean, we'll address this later with the courts, but there's something wrong here. And
you're more than welcome to raise that with the judge.
Yeah, I'm going to raise it. Believe me, I will raise it. But so I have 60 days, not from his order, but the time I received this yesterday. And if you can look,
all of that in the order.
Yeah, but look, as you look at these, I've highlighted it. We have 2 different dates on here. And he's saying 60 days from when he signed it, which will be in March. I'm just getting this.
Okay. That would be an issue you could raise with the judge.
Okay, well, if he dismisses, it's going to be an issue because I'm going for people's jobs.
Okay.
You know, there's something wrong here. All right, man, thanks. This shit is fucking crazy. These mugs are stealing money from taxpayers in here. He makes the mistake and then he tells me it's my fault. Unbelievable. But it's not here to argue with them right now. Just to clarify shit. All right, gentlemen, y'all have a good one. All right. Hey, who runs this courthouse?
What's that?
Who's the administrative judge of this courthouse?
The chief judge is Judge Bradar.
The one in Baltimore?
Yeah, he does both. He's chief judge of both.
Okay. All right, thanks. All right, we're back out. And you have heard and seen that the clerk of the court, the gentleman who told me that the U.S. Marshals would be serving these subpoenas, now is backtracking and saying that I can bring that up with the judge. You know, there's something deadly wrong with our judicial system, and it needs to be overhauled because people are doing what they want to do. These are legal documents that we're filing in the courthouse. This judge says he's giving me my request for 60 days in the order. I never requested any 60 days. I was under the impression that the U.S. Marshals would be serving these summons. This is what the clerk told me. I specifically asked him when I came down here to pay the $2 that I would like my summons and who will be serving them. He said the marshals. He never gave them to me. He never gave me the summons. And I've asked him 4 or 5 times for it. He said the U.S. Marshals will be serving it. Now, yesterday I received the summons back. And in the order saying that he's granting my request for 60 days. I never filed a request for 60 additional days. They cover themselves doing corrupt stuff, which is totally illegal. When you file